So how's the holiday been?
It's actually been, the first week was fantastic, but then after that it got a bit lonely from a rugby perspective. Great being back with the family, but going to the gym at 5 o'clock in the morning was not ideal. Doing fitness by myself, and luckily there is a Stellenbosch touchy side that's playing between 1 and 2 every day. It's quite hard if you can't be involved with any rugby, but I'm glad it's finished now. I'm going to miss my boys, but it was the best time, 5 weeks with the family, and it's since we've moved back, I've only been home about 10 nights in a row, but it's phenomenal. It's today was a tough day at training, but it's good to be back.
Just let's go back to the hearing. I don't know how much you can say, but I mean, it was just strange for us because it almost seemed like you wanted to prove a point by appealing it. Maybe just take us through what you just your thoughts on what you got at the end of the day.
Thoughts? Okay, so the hearing. Okay, so firstly there was an incident. The incident got they had a look at it because there was contact with the head. That you have to go in midway. The interesting part about the whole hearing is it's two different hearings, mine and Akker. They didn't cite him for the headbutt, so then he only got your entry levels in contact to the head. So if you look from a purely law perspective, although it's not the law, he came in halfway because he doesn't have a record. He came in, he got 3 weeks because I've got a record, same offence, irrelevant if you hit a guy once or 20 times against the head, you still get midway. And then because I've had a prior incident, then they only gave me 4 weeks. Do I think it's fair? Maybe not, but it happened, so I can't do anything about that. I did ask them to have a proper look at it, so you can't. In essence, rugby is a fair game, you know. So you have a look at it. If you look at the incident from beginning to end, the outcome shouldn't have been what it was. But now that I made peace with it quite quickly, and from a perspective, from a hearing perspective, it wasn't my choice to pick the lawyer, and secondly, it wasn't my choice to appeal either. The Bulls felt that we need to prove a point, and from my perspective, it was. I would have liked getting less, but I got what I deserved.
Can I ask you maybe just from a bigger picture point of view, and I mean, you've been around the rugby for a long time.
Yes.
But one of your incidents that counted against you was back 6-7 years ago.
Yeah.
Most players now, professional players, probably don't have a 7-year
Correct.
career. Do you think that should be? I mean, Simon and I were chatting about
Yeah.
in law. There's a time period. If you're in the workplace, there's a time period of like 2 years, whatever, where your offence would expire.
Yes.
Do you feel that's something that rugby should look at?
Exactly what you just said. I spoke to them about it. So I really wanted to play this. Well, I was pushing to play against the Stormers, to be honest. But from my perspective, is surely the thing is to make it fair. That was not fair, and that's what I said. Is you penalising me for actually being quite a clean player through a 20-year career, and now you penalise me for a red card that I got 4 years ago. I did make the joke, I'm getting more angrier the older I get, but the fact is it's a long time ago, and if you take it over an extended period, surely you have to look at the length of a guy's career. And now you're penalising me for that, and they just said, sorry, this is the guidelines. And unfortunately, with the whole thing, speaking to Stefan and to Blanche and to a lot of guys, there's very strict guidelines that they can, even if a guy doesn't get cited, you can't go in and cite him if it wasn't the citing commission didn't see it. So I think there needs, going forward, there needs to be changes made to how they apply that. And sometimes you always feel, from a South African point of view, how can a guy get in Australia 2 weeks and a guy in South Africa get 4 weeks, for example? We feel as a rugby player, I feel we get the short end of the stick a lot of the times. But I mean, I'm generalising quite a bit now, but I really think they need to, and that's what they try to standardise everything, but they need to reassess the process.
Schalk, is there a forum that you as players can raise exactly that, what you've said? I mean, if you make a comparison Boxian has made,
Yeah.
and you've elaborated on that, surely it can't remain like this forever.
So actually, I became very good friends with, funny enough, Akker's attorney, what do you call it, solicitor, and he's actually advocate, and we discussed it in length. I don't know if they're going to do anything about it, but and he decided. We agreed on the same terms, and hopefully there isn't a forum currently that I can appeal again or say that I'm unhappy about it. But I said in general, when the Rugby Players Association or everyone gets together, they will have a discussion about that. So I said surely it's two things you need to look at: how do they appoint solicitors or advocates? Secondly, is the process itself. So surely the thing that I was unhappy about the first part was they thought I started the fight. And in essence, I was never in control of anything. I wasn't dominating. I was, yeah. So anyway, I don't want to get too much into that. So, but the point is that hopefully they'll reassess. And although it happened to me, I don't care. But going forward, for the next player, when it's a vital game or a vital play, they must make sure that the process is fair. That's all I want, is a fairness from it.
Schalk, did I hear you right that you said that it makes no difference to the judiciary whether you punch a guy once or whether if you...
No, it stands to be corrected, sorry.
20 times.
I don't know. I know that coming in, because you make contact with the head, that you come in midway. So that's either, I think, 6 or 8 weeks. And then they can cut it down to half. So there is certain things, you can Google it. It's actually on Google. My wife's a solicitor, so she took me through all the stuff. But there is, if it's contact to the body, I think it's low end. If to the head, I didn't actually read high end. Probably if you knock a guy out or put him in hospital, I think it's high end. But yeah, head, yeah. I don't know, maybe, yeah.
Has it been a bit severe for you to be watching Akker play for the last couple of weeks and you're still on the sideline?
Yeah, unfortunately, so I asked them, so because it's a 4-week ban, it's with a break in between, it's actually 5 weeks. So they said, I asked them, so in the week that I'm off, can't I play a game then? Or the Bulls are off? And they said, no, you can't. So I said, I don't understand. So you tell me I'm going to actually be 5 weeks off, where the other player's going to have 3 weeks off. And then the game that is not, there is a game available to play, the Old Vodacom Cup, it's a super sport challenge. Why can't I play that game? And they said, no, it doesn't work like that. I said, once again, the fairness of it wasn't, I didn't feel it was fair. But I mean, it was on a different note. I had a chance to go and talk at Serious in a couple of schools and spend more time with the family. So from that perspective, it's given my body a lot of rest. So I'm looking forward physically and mentally to get stuffed up a bit. And I've actually missed the soreness on Sundays. So I'm looking forward to helping out.
So do you think you would have had a better chance if your wife was representing?
Always. I hope she's watching it. She's in London now, but please, if you represented me, my love, you would have been better.
Okay, well, just give him the chair. Just give him the chair.
No, we'll do him
Okay, just
after you finish, then that's a one-on-one.
He will keep you busy, eh?
Guess 30 minutes past one, I'm sure we can start it.
Yeah.
Don't need to be too sensitive of time. All good? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us at Loftus for the official press conference regarding Vodacom Bulls and Crusaders. We've got Coach Kodo Iman and Captain Andre Pollard.
Coach, Jason.
Can coaches mention the change the team before we start?
Just on this, Arnold Liebenberg didn't make his concussion test, so he's out. So Johannes Christen is going to 7, and Bolly will be, the Benani Bolly will be on the bench again.
Jason en Schalk terug in die afval.
Ja, verseker. Ek meen Jason was natuurlijk ook goed geweest voor zijn besering. Schalk, ons ken vir Schalk, jy weet, hy bring altyd 100% as hy op die veld is en ek dink dit gaan vir altyd die Crusaders gaan baie vital wees dat hulle twee in die deel van die pak is.
Maybe just the obvious question, obviously you guys are facing the top of the log side this weekend. With regards to your selection now, do you think this is the best side to face this team coming to Loftus this weekend?
Oh yes, definitely. I really believe this is the best side. It's going to be difficult, but I've got confidence in the guys. If we want to win the Super Rugby, we have to beat the best. And Friday night we will meet the Crusaders. It's a huge challenge for us, but it's a great opportunity for the guys to really show what we can do and why we belong in the Super Rugby.
Maybe just add, it's not a welcome Schalk Brits as well to the press conference. Hello everyone.
So they say quarter past, we started quarter past.
You're right on top.
What kind of value does experienced campaign like Schalk bring to this side heading into this clash on Friday?
No, unreal. I mean, his experience. I mean, he's not only the oldest guy in the team, but his experience, his commitment, his attitude towards the team. He lifted the whole team. So for him and Dwayne there, it's awesome to have those two back together. And then Jason, as I said, a great impact player. He will, and he's an enforcer. So we need that against the Crusaders on Friday.
Met Andre Warner se keuse is interessant hier net so 30 minute super rugby gespeel en nou is dit die Crusaders in die kant. Is dit 'n rotasie ding?
Ons roteer hulle 'n bietjie. Ek meen Imre is terug op die bank. Jy weet, ek dink Andre het baie talent. Jy weet vir hierdie jaar voor sy besering was hy nommer 1. Toe kry hy seer, toe word die ander twee skramsakels springbokke, jy weet, so ek dink hy verdien 'n geleentheid om te wys en ek dink die wat 'n beter manier is om teen die Crusaders te wys wat hy kan doen.
But what would you say are the strong points of Andre Warner's game?
All over. I mean, his distribution, his kicking game is good, his defense is awesome, so I'm really looking forward to seeing him. He's waiting for this chance the whole year, this opportunity, and I know he will surprise a few people on Friday night.
Can I ask maybe a question for Andre as well? I know you guys as a team, you guys want to focus on yourself there, but do you guys take anything out of the clash between the Sharks and the Crusaders this past weekend?
It's a difficult one. Sharks did brilliantly against the Crusaders, of course, to get away with 2 points. Unfortunate actually to lose that game, but we'll face a different Crusaders side on Friday. You know, they'll be really up for it, and they've got some big experienced guys probably coming back. We haven't seen their team yet, but they rested the All Blacks last week. So it's a different challenge in all. You know, it's playing at altitude, so it's a whole different game. So we'll take confidence out of that because they look pretty unstoppable until then. But you can't focus on that too much. We got a whole different style, and we got a whole different the game on Saturday, 80 minutes to go to it with them.
But just following up on that, though, you guys it must be pleasing to see that the Crusaders can be thrown a little bit out of their game just by really committed defence, great physicality, things that are very much your strengths as well. You know, they stopped them from playing. And they didn't like it.
Definitely, if you can stop the momentum, stop them going forward, we can put them under pressure. But it's easier said than done. It's going to take a huge effort and a great attitude from everyone in that team to try and stop them, and then also use all the opportunities.
Especially the last game against the Waratahs, the tendency looked like you get over eager and you get the old story of white line fever. I suppose that it's obvious against a game or a team like the Crusaders, you can't even start to afford that. What have you put into plan that will not happen?
We just work on finishing, just have patience if you get near the try line and the opportunity will come. You must just be patient, keep the ball and Paulie will ask for the ball if he needs it.
But it sounds like you feel that the guys could have done more with the ball they had last weekend. I mean, there was a lot of time spent in the 22. Do you feel Berger coming back will actually maybe help a bit?
Oh, definitely. I mean, Berger is a good leader too, and his organising capabilities at the back is awesome. So yes, definitely will make a difference.
Hoe verskil die Crusaders as kyk na julle verdediging, en daar was Koos het Saterdag genoem, daar was 2 drieë gewees van die eerste fase bewegings. Hoe verskil die Crusaders as mens net kyk toe laat na 'n drieë wat al gedink het hier. Hoe moet ou voorberei vir hulle om dat jy verdediging reg is?
Nee, ek dink hulle kan drie van enige plek afdruk. Hulle is net 'n ongelooflike span met baie talent. Ons het 2 foute gemaak op die verdediging wat ons reggestel het. Ek meen dit is individuele foute gewees en ons het daaraan gewerk en aandag gegee. Jy weet, ek sê weer, jy moet hulle momentum stop. Maak nie saak van waar of nie. Hulle gaan hard kom en dit gaan guts kos om hierdie kan deur te trek.
Good, so the Crusaders were also complaining a bit about the way the scrums were blown against the Sharks. The Sharks definitely put them under pressure there. Your scrum has been in fantastic form. I don't know who the referee is for Saturday, because Sanzar sent out last week's referee.
Rasta Razavinga is the ref, so we take note of that, but it's a new game, it's a new ref, it's a new challenge for us. I believe they've got a very good pack with quite a few All Blacks up there, so it's good for our guys with Lizo and Trevor to test them against the best.
Andre, jy speel nou weer nou met 'n nuwe kombinasie nou voor. Ek weet nie dis maar so, maar in 'n meer ervare gevestigde span weer. As jy gemaklik om so met 'n nuwe man as jy speel met hierdie span wat op die afdeling.
Ja, verseker. Ja, ek alle vertroue in Wonder en ek wil Berger wat terugkom bring vir ons baie ervaring en kalmte daar agter. So nee, wat is geen bekommernis vir my nie. Volle vertroue in daai ons.
Jy het al ervaring van Nederland speel. Wat verg jy van 'n span soos julle? Dit is 'n tyd, julle is op julle tydveld, ek kan nie vir hierdie vraag gevra, is julle voor natuurlik. Wat verg van julle om weer vir hulle ongelukkig te maak hier?
Wel, jy gaan elke afdeling van jou spel gaan moet eers amper perfek wees, jy weet. So en ek dink 'n goeie begin is baie belangrik. As jy dan eers te ver voorkom en jy speel op catch-up rugby, dan gaan dit 'n bietjie moeilik raak. So ons het ons prosesse, ons het ons planne gemaak om al daai goeders te doen. Alles gaan nie perfek wees nie, ons weet dit. Maar soos Koos vroeër gesê het, ons moet ons geleenthede gebruik. Baie beter as laas naweek, anders gaan ons dit maak.
Ek wil net vra asseblief vir die bestuur van die Blauwbloed, dankie sê vir die kaart, ek kom hier van hierdie nog vir
ons sal ons hoop regtig die mense kom uit. Dit is ons laaste visie voor ons gaan toer, jy weet, en die Crusaders is 'n baie goeie span. So ek dink die mense gaan goeie rugby sien. Dit sal great wees om Loftus sal hom seker nie vol kry nie, maar as hier so 20-30 mense kan wees, sal die span ook sommer lig, jy weet. So ek dink ons het dit nodig.
Wat doen jy dan?
Ja.
Andre, baie punt, te my van het altyd gesê, ou trek energie van die skare af. Vind julle dit en is dit vir die issue daar minder mense oppak?
Nee, daai is verseker. As die skare in Loftus is 'n ander atmosfeer en dit behalwe dat ons energie trek, dit maak dit ook moeilik vir die opponente. So dit is hartseer dat die mense al minder Loftus gekom in die laaste tyd, maar ons moet nog steeds die job doen. Ons moet wen. Mense hou van wenspanne kyk. Dit is nog net so. Jy het jou faithful en jy loyal manne wat elke naweek kom, maar die mense hou van 'n wenspan en dit is ons verantwoordelikheid, weet. Ons moet die results kry.
Good, just going back to selection, Rudolph Smith is playing again, but I'm not sure if he's playing much more than 20-40 minutes, that sort of thing. Can you just give us an update on where he is at the moment?
So he came back from a very long, I think it was a year, which out of rugby. So we just want to ease him in with the Super Sport Challenge. He came from the bench last week, played the half. I think he will play again this weekend against the Griffins, and then we will look after that how his progression is. He's a good player. We can't take it. I think he's the best fetcher in the country, but he needs some more game time.
Wat is dit? Julle nie nou so half in 'n catch-22 situasie wat die wedstryd aan betref. Dis 'n groot wedstryd. Dis 'n fase sien ek ook wat julle afsluit en dan begin met die toer. Die kans op beserings as jy gaan toer is. Wat maak ou dan?
Nee, dit is rugby, dit kan gebeur. Ek het vir die jong spelers gevra met 'n fokus op Saterdag. Op Vrydag aand, jy weet, die toer sal vir onsself sorg. Vir ons is die belangrike wedstryd, dis 'n tuiswedstryd, dis teen die Crusaders, dis die beste span in die kompetisie, jy weet. So vir ons fokus net op Vrydag aand en dan sal ons van na die wedstryd begin dink aan die toer.
Hoeveel jy Crusaders die voorste span vir die kampioen. Wat sal vir julle beteken as jy die Crusaders kan klop voordat jy op die toer gaan?
Dit is ongelooflik wees, net vir ons selfvertroue, jy weet, as jy met 'n wen op die vliegtuig klim. Ek was in 'n posisie waar in 2007 wat ons die Chiefs hier gewen het in die laaste minuut. Jy weet, en jy klim met 'n wen op die vliegtuig, dan is dit positief. Dit ons het 3 wedstryde oor seer gaan wen, jy weet. So as ons die Crusaders kan wen, kan jy net dink wat hierdie vir ons is 'n jong span. Ek praat nie van Schalk nie, maar ons het 'n jong span en dit sal vir die ouens ongelooflik beteken om Crusaders hier te wen. Dit is nie onmoontlik nie. Ek dink die Bulls het dit reg gekry in 2015 hier op Loftus. Die Sharks het gewys hulle kan dit doen. Ons het die Sharks 2 keer geklop. Die Waratahs het dit gedoen. Jy weet, so dit is nie onoorwinbaar nie, maar dit gaan 'n groot effort kos.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Kala. Good luck, my friends.
Next week.